Day three started in the Walmart parking lot of the Dwason Creek. We decided to stay overnight, quick overnights in the Walmart parking lots because they let you park overnight, park, sleep, and go. We're not camping. The start was a little rough because we had a washroom door locked from inside, but no one was in there. Okay, now we stopped here for at the sanitary station for the dump, but we figured out the kids or anyone has locked the washroom, so we cannot access the thing. Hopefully that trick is not working when we use something sharp to put in here. That doesn't open the lock, so now I am lucky that the lock is on the that the screws are on the outside. Here we go. Now how do you open it? Ooh.
So in the meantime, we are working on fixing the lock.
And Dwason City has a very interesting history. In 1936, a charter of incorporation as a village was granted, and in 1958, it was incorporated as a city. The history of Alaska Highway is also very interesting. It was built in 1942 and 43 from Dwason Creek all the way to the Fairbanks, Alaska. It was in the face of Japanese threat to America, so that's why it was built. It was built through the extreme wilderness of 5 mountain ranges, and it was only built in the 8 months. It is also called Alcan Military Highway. It was at that time it was about 7 to 8 meters wide, 2,451 kilometers all the way to the Fairbanks. About 11,000 soldiers and 16,000 U.S. and American citizens helped to build this highway. And initially it was built about 13 kilometers a day. Then eventually next year it turned out to be a permanent gravel highway. So I have driven this highway twice. It's amazing. Everyone should drive it. And almost it's paved all the way, other than few sections between when the road swings between Yukon and BC. So those couple of sections are still gravel, but still you can do about 70 kilometers per hour on those sections depending on the weather. So it's very interesting. If you like the road trips, then this is a must-do trip for anyone who is into the road tripping. Okay, hello everyone, this is Mehtab Singh. We are on our very adventurous trip to the Arctic, and now we are at the historic mile, that is historic mile 0 of the Alaska Highway. Alaska Highway begins from here. I'm not sure how you're able to listen to me, but it's been very windy. I hope the audio comes good. So here you can see this is the historic mile. From here the mileage starts for the Alaska Highway, and here you see in the background the Alaska Highway big landmark there. So I hope you can see that. We don't have another person to record our video, But look at this one. Here we go. Next one is coming. There is a museum for all the equipment which was used on the Alaska Highway. We will post you guys from there as well, and we are going to go to the museum next. Hopefully, we will post those videos in a couple of days.
Hello, folks. This is day three of our trip. Technically, we are starting our real journey from here, mile zero Alaska Highway, and this is the sign in our back. We took our pictures 5 years ago, and my daughter was 4 months old, and now she's 5 years old. We are so excited to start our journey. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, actually, we've been here on the 25th of June 2014, so now we are back on the 3rd of the June 2019. That's pretty exciting. So we are starting this journey and we are hoping to get to the Arctic with our two young monkeys. I call them monkeys, you know why. So we'll keep you guys posted. Let's now pull our trailer and we will be starting our journey officially from here. By now, we were getting completely settled into the trip. It was getting so much fun now. We were so relaxed. We stopped wherever we wanted along the highway. The kids were having the blast. Then we came across our first black bear of Alaska Highway, and everyone got very excited.
किथे आ?
Oh, ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਭੱਜਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਅੰਦਰ ਨੂੰ. Yeah, it was exciting to have a bear on the side of highway. The kids were very excited, and yeah, like this trip is all about the kids for us. Reason being, we don't have any gadgets. We don't have any iPads or any tablets or DVD players for the kids in the back seat. They do travel with us on regular basis, long distances, and they just do their artwork, read books, and talk about the nature outside, talk about the stuff which they see outside from the vehicle. We do many stops along the way, and they do have their fun. So this is the way we roll. Yeah, the kids have their whole life to spend in front of the computer screens and the gadgets and everything. So what we try to do is try to give them the touch of the nature, which has been missed big time these days. Yeah, actually, if you look ahead, there is no town nearby. Nothing looks like anything is close. But if you look at my dash, then it says you can only go 28 kilometers with this gas tank. And my destination is about 53 kilometers. I am going to be 15 kilometers short. Here we go. Look at this one. It says you're out of gas, you need to fill up. So I'm going to pull up and let's see how much gas I have in my truck bed, and we will go from there. I always used to preach that, like, fill up whenever you're on the northern highways, fill up every gas station you pass by, but I missed that. Out of overconfidence, I will accept it. Now I am using my jerry can stored gas, which I should never had to use it, but like now I have learned a lesson, but it's still I'm good because I had the gas on me. So when you're doing the northern highways, make sure you have one spare tire, good one, spare gas, and never miss a gas station when you go by it.
Stay there.
ਲਾਵੇ ਮਿੱਤਰੋ ਗੈਸ ਮੁੱਕ ਗਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਫੋਰਟ ਨੈਲਸਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹੁੰਚਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ, ਪਰ ਦਾਸ ਕੋਲੇ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧ ਸੀਗਾ ਸੋ ਇਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਭਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਬਸ ਓਵਰ ਕੌਨਫੀਡੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਚੱਕਰ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਮਾਰਿਆ ਗਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਚੱਲ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਫੋਰਟ ਸੇਂਟ ਤੋਂ ਭਰਾਈ ਆ 400 ਕਿਲੋਮੀਟਰ ਹੀ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਪਰ ਰਾਹ 'ਚ ਖੜ ਗਏ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣਾ ਰੈਜ਼ਰਵਾਇਰ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। 11 ਲੀਟਰ ਆ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਈ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਸਰ। ਇਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਆਇਆ ਚਲੋ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਹੁਣ ਤੇਲ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਚੱਲੇ ਆ। ਓਕੇ। Day 3 ended in the Fort Nelson at our friend's house, Raminder Dhillon's house. We can never forget his great hospitality. That was so awesome. Next coming up, Fort Nelson Heritage Museum, which has a lot of equipment which was used during the Alaska Highway construction. Then coming up, the Muncho Lake Valley and Muncho Lake itself. Muncho Lake is a very green lake. It's awesome. We will explain like why its water is green. And then the northern Rockies are amazing. Lots and lots of wildlife, and I have seen a moose on the roadside first time ever in my life, so that was amazing. And then the stay at the Strawberry Flats campground in the Muncho Lake Provincial Park, that was so great. Very nice campground, waterfront campsites. It's all coming up with all the details in the next episode, so guys, please stay tuned and do subscribe to follow us all the way to the Arctic Ocean. That is an awesome trip, and we will give you all the information how amazing it was, all the midnight sun and all that. It's coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you.